Como é que é, maltinha? Daqui com vocês é RicFazeres. Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um fantástico episódio de Final Fantasy XVI. Obrigado pela tua companhia.
If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Ela ainda não tem resposta. Porque é que Hugo acabou por abandonar o Rosalith e aos braços de quem? Guys?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
Para quê?
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Então,
We, have a guest.
A guest?
guess? Quem é que será, amiguinhos?
For your trouble.
Olha quem é ele.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Tio de Clive.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Enquanto isso, Orlas Gêmeas, o Sacro Império de Sunbreak. Uau! Novo Capitólio Sagrado.
The Dalmekian government
Câmara de
sues
Audiência do
for
Palácio
peace.
Imperial.
How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Olha, quem é ela?
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front.
Ah, pois!
Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would
O
not
dominante do
arrive.
outro lado é o Hugo.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
Ele quer saber
There
disso.
will be
Achas
losses,
que ele quer
it
saber
is
disso?
true.
É preço que tem a pagar, né?
Who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The empire will live on.
Só existem 2 impérios de pé, né? Neste momento, acho eu, ou não?
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
Está por trás disto tudo, meu. A manipular estes peões todos, meu. Bom, já vimos quem é que vai ser. Já vimos quem é que vai ser o nosso próximo adversário.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Logicamente que ele vai cumprir a história, as ordens, mas não tem muita vontade.
You disappoint me, Dion.
Jogão, né?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
Bom.
Only one way to find out.
Vamos falar com o Byron lá abaixo. Eu sei que eles já se tivessem encontrado.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Antes disso, deixa-me ver as poções. Não sei se tem tudo. Será que tem? Não sei, mas deixa-me vir aqui.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Bora.
My dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Olha.
2,000?
1,000?
Até a voz afinou.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Vamos lá tentar perceber o que é que vai acontecer.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its
Nós estivemos lá e impedimos isso.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Bom, é para lá que nós vamos. Acabar com ele de uma vez por todas. Ou não?
So it was the Waludas who spirited the fish away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Será que Gil já descansou o suficiente?
Be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Vamos falar inicialmente com Otto.
Finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Aí está ela.
I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's
Pá,
head.
já que estás lá, porque é que também não cumpres a promessa do Cid?
I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang.
Aliás, são duas. Matar Kupka e...
fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Então, qual é o problema?
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Mas o homem incomoda assim tanto.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Bom. Vamos voltar para Bayern. Então ela vai ficar por aqui, é? A Jill?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Bom, lá vamos nós a caminho do deserto. E vamos tentar chegar ao cristal de Matar cá de baixo, né? Pelo que me parece, né? Tal e qual. Continua um, que será o final, será este, né? Provavelmente, né? 2 e 3. Temos muito jogo ainda pela frente, né? Bora. Desta vez deixei algumas missões secundárias para trás. Normalmente faço-as em off. E eu não parei, né? Gravei agora 4 episódios seguidos. Normalmente são entre 4 a 5 horas. Bora, vamos a isso. Vamos ter inimigos novos, provavelmente. Espero eu que sim, né?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Música a bater certo aqui com o sítio onde a gente está. Bom, inimigos já vi que são os mesmos. Enigma Das Areias. Pode aparecer um ou outro novo. Ok. Aqui é um pouco de mundo aberto, então, é isso?
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Inimigos para caraças, meu. Para.
Caution, my boy. Get him! This one! This one! All yours, Toro! Go for it! Years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way. Accompanying your father on a scouting expedition.
Faz damage para caraças, mano.
He let me come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
Faz damage para caraças,
curti. There when your brother arrived, that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you, sat in the sand, falling like a flake. Get him! Tighter!
Podemos chamar o Chocobo também, né? Mas vamos a pé, não vale a pena para estarmos a montar e desmontar. Temos aqui tanto inimigo pela frente, né? Gosto muito mais destes ataques do que do ataque elétrico do City. Muito mais, meninos. Curto muito mais. Bom, vamos tentar ir até o nosso objetivo, não é? Que é para ali. Agora vamos tentar ir até o posto comercial e depois já se vai atrás da nossa missão. Apesar de ter aqui inimigos por todo lado, não é? Olha aí. Tanto inimigo isto tem, meu, já viram?
Caution, my boy. Time to fight.
Caraca, brutal.
Get him. It's over. My boy.
Há inimigos para caraças, bora. Vamos para aqui. Então a gente nunca mais lá chega, né? Aliás, até vou assim, olha. Então e se eu for de Chocobo, eles vão aqui. Eles vão a pé.
Come on. Yeah.
Ah, vão de Chocobo também, este. E o Torgol vai de Torgol, né? É um posto comercial, mas não é uma cena assim do outro mundo, né?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his...
Ah não, é aqui à frente. Será? Pensei que fosse aqui dentro, não é?
Ah, there
Wow.
she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Ai não, tinha que entrar ali por dentro.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Caraças, brutal, meu. Então, Torgal, o que é que se passa?
Look, there.
O que é que tem?
Those are ashen steeds.
Ah, cursos de
No doubt
cinza.
about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Bora. Vai dar cegada, já estamos a ver.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Tadinho.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Os passarinhos fritos com menino que bate resino grelos. Coitado do chocobo.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Que ela vai? Está para cá alguém escondido em cima. Nos quartos. Será a tal amiga do Cid? Nem me lembrei da cara dela, meu. É que vem sempre lado a lado com Joshua.
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Será que nos vamos encontrar de uma vez por todas com Joshua? Está brutal estas cenas. Está bem feito. O jogo está muito bem feito. Um pouco exageradas as coisas relativamente à escala das personagens. Mas pronto, estamos a falar de uma coisa que aconteceria em que século, né?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Só pode, né?
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey!
Oh, God. Estávamos tão secadinhos, nós. Nem tocaram na comida.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Que caras.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Vai, bora. Acabar já com esta porra.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
You!
Tá feito. Parece fácil, né? Nem conseguiu acabar de comer, que eu fui tão rápido a acabar com eles.
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Caraças, olha para esta água.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Ele desde puto que sofre, né?
Clive?
Ele sabe quando está perto do irmão. Ele sente quando está perto do irmão.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Bom, o que é que nós vamos fazer? Se calhar, em vez de irmos direito à nossa missão principal, que eu não sei se o jogo nos vai obrigar, vamos tentar limpar um bocadinho o deserto e sempre faremos um bocadinho de XP, né?
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. They get.
Ah, é para aqui. Então não conseguimos dar a volta ao deserto, ou conseguimos? Vamos dar uma voltinha ao deserto, é para limparmos um bocadinho o deserto e alguns inimigos, em vez de arrancarmos. Vamos avançar mais um bocadinho, para.
We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Your arms are like iron.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Parece que estamos num mundo de Assassin's Creed, né, amiguinho?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trophies.
Lighting.
Olá? Olá? São os homens do Kupka.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
Não era a tal amiga de Sid, não?
We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Falo com os cidadãos. Vamos falar com 2 cidadãos daqui. Para tentar perceber se a encontramos, né? Mas antes disso, deixa-me comprar aqui algumas coisitas, né?
Anything I can interest you in?
A espada parece interessante, mas não me vai adiantar de muito. Tenho uma espada bem melhor, logicamente, né? Diminui o tempo de recarga do para-raios. Deixa uma nova música, orquestra. Estas músicas é para ir comprando, né? Isto aqui custa 10 mil, compramos esta porra. Ah, pá, não vou comprar nada disto, é um molho do Zeu.
Go with Gilbert.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
E agora estava aqui uma para falar. Ah, está aqui à frente.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
É curtido o tio dele, né?
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Sério?
I won't keep you long.
Bem disposta que tu
I'm
estás,
looking
né?
for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Feito, já temos coisas, já temos, como é que se diz? Já temos localização, né? Mas diz-me, continua-me a pedir para falar com os aldeões.
Comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
E olha aqui esta água, guys. Isso é do sal, né? O sal do deserto, né?
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Rosina Dalamil.
Pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Agora vamos aos banhos.
Sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Sweet incense. What's wax candles?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Também tem bordel aqui?
We can trust him.
Não sei se ela se possa. Eu não sei quem eu posso confiar ou não.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon.
Armadilha.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Come on, guys. Tenham juízo, meu. Pô, tenham juízo, meu. Olha lá. Oh. Tá. Os ganhos parece com um pouquinho mais de experiência agora. Isto passou de uma armadilha. Agora deixa-me adivinhar. Vai aparecer a pessoa que andamos à procura, né? Logicamente, né? Ou não?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure. Brutal. Bom, amiguinhos, vamos ficar por aqui. Vamos continuar no próximo episódio e vamos tentar encontrá-la ou lhe. Epá, e agradeço a vossa companhia. Fantástico, meu. São poucos os jogos que apanhamos assim com uma história tão porreira. Não viemos só aqui bater nestes gajos. Foi uma armadilha, depois aparece o gajo que eu consegui prever antes disto acontecer. Logicamente que era isso que ia acontecer. Muito bom mesmo, amiguinhos, muito bom. Bom, desse lado, like, é maravilhoso. Link na descrição para a playlist para não perderes o único episódio de Final Fantasy XVI. Não te esqueças de deixar o teu like e subscreve o canal. Fiquem bem, amiguinhos. Beijinhos e abraços para todos.